This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Thursday, December 18th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. Following Wednesday's declaration by Chicago Bears CEO Kevin Warren that the team is expanding its search for a new stadium location to include Northwest Indiana, some of the state's legislative leadership are expressing optimism at the possibility of bringing another NFL team to the Hoosier State. House Speaker Todd Houston.
There is no better state in the country at hosting people and major events than the state of Indiana. This is potentially another opportunity for us to do even more of it in a portion of our state we'd love to see a big investment in. I think it could be a transformative investment for that area of the state.
The Bears have not made any indication of specific sites in Northwest Indiana that could be considered for the stadium. Michigan-based Herbruck's Poultry Ranch is investing more than $20 million to build a new egg processing facility in Kendallville. When complete in the spring of 2026, the project is expected to create 60 jobs. The 75,000 square foot facility is currently being constructed and will process about 420 million eggs annually when fully operational. Wave Therapeutics, a medical device startup in Brown County that has developed a smart cushion device to help prevent bed sores, has announced John T. Smith as its new CEO. Smith joined the company after recently retiring as CEO of Indianapolis-based manufacturer Wood-Mizer. Wave founder Jessica Bussert says she will continue with the company as Chief Technology Officer and Board Chair. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Thanks for listening to this IBJ Media podcast. You're probably going to remember this ad. Do you know why? Podcast advertising works. 85% of listeners recalled hearing an ad during a podcast, and 70% of podcast listeners have acted after hearing an ad. So whether you're looking to be heard across the entire IBJ Media podcast network, sponsor one of our shows, or just start with a 30-second ad, IBJ Media can help. Contact advertise at ibj.com to learn more.
The South Bend Redevelopment Commission has approved a $30.8 million Innovation Development District bond to support Colfax Corner, a $154 million downtown research and innovation project that serves as the first phase of the University of Notre Dame's Tech and Talent District. Colfax Corner is planned as a 202,000 square foot research and innovation hub that includes the historic South Bend Tribune building, which Notre Dame acquired in 2023, and a new adjacent research and office building. Josh Parker, CEO of Washington, D.C.-based Ancora, which is developing the site, says the project creates opportunity for the city to capitalize on.
We're bullish on Indiana and the South Bend region as a place for economic growth and activity. If you think from a macro standpoint, some of the dislocation that's happening that moves innovation away from the coastal markets where it's been concentrated, a place like South Bend stands to benefit from that trend, where you have a really strong anchor like Notre Dame who can think long term. You've got good community leadership.
Over the next 10 years, the project is expected to generate a minimum of $750 million in direct impact to the local economy. Eli Lilly and Company today released Phase 3 trial results for its highly anticipated GLP-1 pill, orforglipron, which the company said outperformed a placebo when taken for weight loss maintenance after using injectable forms of the weight loss drugs. Lilly said that after 52 weeks, the once-daily pill delivered superior weight maintenance as an adjunct to a healthy diet and physical activity. Lilly has said it plans to submit orforglipron for approval with drug regulators globally, first with type 2 diabetes and other possible conditions to follow. A new housing market study released Wednesday shows downtown Fort Wayne and its east central neighborhood could support more than 2,100 new housing units over the next 5 years, signaling a continued demand for housing in the northeast Indiana city. Fort Wayne Mayor Sharon Tucker says the study affirms that the city could fill a need.
It's no secret that we need more housing. We need housing at all price points, affordability, single-family dwellings, condos, apartments, all the works. And it's important because we are constantly and consistently looking for ways to be able to enlarge our tax base and keep our community growing.
You can connect to the full study at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Sports writer Mike Chappell is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now on the IBJ Media app or your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.